Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Nityanja Residential High School. Today we are discussing 9th class English medium social subject. We are discussing now the second 12th lesson, artist and reading. Now there will be before we cover what is the humanist ideology. What is the realism? The like a painting and sculpture is to prove the form of the realism. The humanist ideas extended to art and architecture too. In the sphere of visual arts like the painting and sculpture, this realism. Artists observe nature, the people and the places around them, and sought to represent them as their way. అయితే మనకు అంతా కూడా ఈ యొక్క రియలిజం అనేది హ్యూమనిజం తోటి ఈ పెయింటింగ్ అనేది కూడా చక్కగా అంటే మానవత దృక్పథం అనేది కనిపించే విధంగా ఈ పెయింటింగ్ అనుకున్నాం. ఆర్టిస్ట్ అబ్జర్వ్ ద నేచర్ ద పీపుల్ అండ్ ప్లేసెస్ అరౌండ్ దెమ్ అండ్ సౌట్ టు రిప్రజెంట్ దెమ్ దే వే the which people they are the artists, that people they are the surrounding observe, that observe they are painted there. It was the road play the artist. This was very different from the spirit of the religious art promoted by the church in the feudal times. In the feudal times, this was the artist is different from the artist painted on the churches, in the churches. The religious art emphasized the religious themes and depicting the peoples and think according to some ideal forms. Art was supposed to represent those ideals and not the reality around them. Now the artists of the Renaissance begin to portray them themes from the around them, from the Greek and Roman, the literature which showed the feelings, power and strength of human beings. హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్ విషయంలో చూసినప్పుడు ఇవన్నీ కూడా బాగా ఎక్కువగా డెవలప్ అవడం జరిగింది. In 1416, Dentello, 1386 and 1460 broke new ground, which is a lifelike status. Artist concerned to be accurate was helped by the work of scientists. శాస్త్రానికి సంబంధించి ఉపయోగించుకుని చక్కగా ఆర్టిస్ట్ని శాస్త్రోపేయుక్తంగా దీన్ని పెయింట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. In the Annius Vesalius, 1514 and 64, Annius Vesalius, he was the first to dissect the human body. మొట్టమొదటిసారిగా హ్యూమన్ బాడీని పరిశీలన చేసేవాడు, అంటే దాన్ని విడగొట్టి పార్టీ విడగొట్టి దాని గురించి చర్చించినవాడు ఎవరంటే Annius Vesalius. Was a period 1514 to 64. Artist embedded in nature. He was can extract it has it. The more closely your work, evidenced by the life in its form, so much the better will it appear. No man shall ever be able to take a beautiful figure out of his own imagination unless he has well stored his mind very much topic from life. The Albert Dürer. He was a Dürer in the sketch by the Dürer, the praying hands. He was a Dürer with praying hands. He was a sketch of the hands of the praying hands. He was praying hands. The artist this was the sketch Dürer praying gives is the sense of Italian culture in the 16th century. Another many artists like Leonardo da Vinci, they studied human anatomy so as to make their painting and sculptures realistic. The painters found that knowledge of the geometry helped them understand the perspective, and that by the nothing, the changing quality of the light their pictures, they acquired a three-dimensional quality. Dimensional qualityలో ఇతను చక్కగా పెంచాడు. Now there only the use of the oil paint also. Oil paint అనేది యూజ్ చేశారు. They as the medium for the painting also so a greater the richness of color to paintings of before. In the colors, designs of the costumes in many paintings, the colors, designs, mixing paintings, there is evidence of the influence of Chinese and Persian art. Chinese and Persian art. Thus, the anatomy, the geometry, the physics, as well as the strong sense of what was beautiful, gave a new quality to Italian art, which was to be called the realism and which continued till the 19th century. 19వ శతాబ్దంలో ఈ చక్క డెవలప్మెంట్ అవ్వడం అనేది ద పీఠ ద ఆర్ట్ యేసుక్రీస్తు వారిని మరియమ్మ మరి తల్లి ఆ ఒడిలో పెట్టుకున్న ఆర్ట్ అనమాట. అనదర్ ఇస్ మొనాలిసా. దిస్ ఆర్ట్ ఈజ్ మొనాలిసా. The Leonardo this was the art was developed by the Leonardo da Vinci, 1453 and 52 and 1519, had an amazing the range of the interest from the botany and anatomy to mathematics and art. He painted Mona Lisa and left on the Last Supper. One of his dreams was to be able to fly. He spent observing birds in flight and designed a flying machine. He signed his name, Leonardo da Vinci, discipline of the experiment. Now the churches too now encouraged the new art. The Pope and other leaders of the church, they commissioned great artists like Michelangelo and Raphael to paint for them and also design building for them and even make elaborate the graves and memorials for them. చర్చిల్లోనూ మరియు అన్నిటిలో కూడా వేయడం అనేది జరిగింది. The city of Rome, they revived in the sculpture way in the 15th century. The popes actively encouraged the study of the Rome history. రోమ్ చరిత్ర గురించి స్టడీ చేస్తే కనుక పోప్ విషయంలో తెలుస్తుంది. దే స్టడీడ్ ద రైన్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఓల్డ్ రోమన్ బిల్డింగ్స్ టు రివైవ్ ద ఓల్డ్ రోమన్ స్టైల్స్ విత్ యూజ్డ్ టాల్ పిల్లర్స్. రోమ్లో కనుక చూస్తే కనుక బిల్డింగ్స్ అన్ని కూడా పెద్ద పెద్ద పిల్లర్స్ అనేవి వేయడం అనేది జరిగిందనమాట. ఇట్ ఈస్ మొనాలిసా పిక్చర్స్. దిస్ వాజ్ పిక్చర్ వాజ్ ద ఆర్ట్ డ్రాడ్ బై ది లియోనార్డో డా విన్సీ. నౌ the tall pillars and the style, the Roman style. Now the art also new classical, the developed imperial Roman styles. Now they are called classical. The popes, wealth, the merchants and aristocrats employed architects who were familiar with the classical. The architecture, artists and the sculptors were also to decorate the buildings with the paintings. The sculptors and relieved another. The remarkable change was that from this time, artists were known individually by name, not a member of the group or a guild as earlier. Now, some individuals, the skilled equal as painters, sculptors and architects. The most impressive example is Michelangelo, 1475 and 1564, immortalized by the ceiling, the painted for the Pope in the Sistine Chapel, the sculpture called the Pieta. ఇక్కడ చూస్తే కనుక చర్చి పైన చక్కగా మరి డెకరేట్ అనేది చేస్తూ ఉండేవారు. అండ్ దిస్ డిజైన్ ద డోమ్ ఆఫ్ సెయింట్ పీటర్ చర్చ్ ఇస్ ఆల్ ఇన్ రోమ్. అయితే రోమ్లో డోమ్ అనేది ఉండేదన్నమాట. చూడండి, డోమ్ అనేది కనపడుతుందా? డోమ్ అదిగోండి, డోమ్ అండాకారంలో కనపడుతూ ఉంటుంది అనమాట. దాన్ని డోమ్ అంటారు. ద Filippo Brunelleschi, 1337, 1446, the architect who designed the spectacular the Duomo of Florence, had started his career as a sculptor. Italian architecture in the 16th century copied many features of the imperial Roman buildings. అయితే ఇటాలియన్లో కూడా రోమన్ బిల్డింగ్స్ అంటే ఇంపీరియల్ చేసుకోవడం అనేది జరిగిందంట. టుమారో వి విల్ డిస్కస్ ద ప్రింటింగ్ ప్రెస్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వన్ అండ్ ఆల్.